Rome lost a lot of battles, but it only lost one entire legion so completely that we still can't find the bodies. 5,000 men. Best armor money could buy. Veterans who'd bled on 3 frontiers. And one morning, around 108 AD, they marched north into the fog of Britain, and the historical record just stops. No last stand, no mass grave, no lone survivor limping back with the story. 5,000 soldiers walk into the mist, and the empire never writes their name the same way again. Now, here's why that's insane. The Romans wrote down everything. The price of bread, who got flogged for falling asleep on watch, how many nails were in a fort gate. This was a civilization that couldn't stop keeping receipts. And you're telling me they misplaced an entire army? Somebody knew what happened to the Ninth. They just didn't want you to know. For a long time, the story everyone loved went like this. The Ninth marched up into the Scottish Highlands, went hunting for the Picts and the Caledonians, and got hunted instead. Ambushed in a forest they didn't know by tribes they thought were beneath them, wiped out to the last man. Rome humiliated. The unkillable legion gone. Great story. One problem. It might be completely wrong. Because a while back, archaeologists dug up something that ruins the whole legend. Roof tiles, stamped with the mark of the Ninth Legion. Not in a Scottish battlefield, in the Netherlands. Hundreds of miles from where they supposedly died. Which means at least part of this annihilated legion was alive and well, stamping its name onto buildings long after the Forest Massacre story says everyone was dead. Same legion, different grave. And now the mystery gets worse. So maybe Scotland was never the answer. Maybe the Ninth got quietly shipped east and swallowed by something Rome liked even less than losing, a brutal Jewish revolt, or a disaster against the Parthians out in the eastern deserts, the kind of massacre an empire buries on purpose. And that word, on purpose, that's the whole thing right there. Because Rome had a nasty little habit. When a legion died in disgrace, when it lost its eagle, the sacred standard they'd literally die to protect, Rome didn't mourn it. Rome erased it. No monument, no poem, no record. A shamed legion made its emperor look weak, and looking weak in Rome could get you killed. So the paperwork just quietly disappeared. The names stopped showing up. The whole disaster got folded into silence like it never happened. Sit with that for a second. The Ninth Legion might not have vanished at all. It might have been deleted. Not by a sword, by a bureaucrat protecting a powerful man's reputation. 5,000 men erased from history because their deaths made the wrong person look bad. And the ending? We still don't know. The forest, the desert, the cover-up. 3 trails, and not one of them leads all the way home. But here's what the Ninth actually teaches you. In Rome, dying in battle wasn't the scary part. The scary part was dying in a way that embarrassed someone with power. Armies get rebuilt, forts get retaken, but a story gets erased with one stroke of a pen, and 5,000 men can march straight into nothing and just stay there for 2,000 years.